Hi guys, Tone here, and welcome back to Tone Plays NetHack. We left off in this shop as apparently monsters were generating out of sight, and I'm burdened because the shop had some goodies, including a magic lamp, which I don't know, I might just use as a light source. To be decided. So I'm burdened. I want to use, to become unburdened, I think I'm just going to use some resources. I believe I have some enchant weapon and armor scrolls that I could put to use, which means I could burn some holy water and stuff. I don't know, maybe we can even polypile or something. One thing I do want to try first is maybe try sacrifice for a weapon one more time. Because there's an altar right there. Otherwise we're going to stick with Vorpal Blade, which is fine as well. But maybe I'll take one more shot at like a sweet frost brand or something. So let's go ahead and do that. This looks like probably a succubus. Indeed. Oh, look at that. In my window up here has everything from the last game. I noticed the dev team's been making a lot of changes with curses and stuff, so I haven't been keeping up, following too closely with it, so maybe we'll see some coolness or some weirdness, some differences. That's one right there for sure. I'm gonna pay attention to that. Did I grab everything I want in this shop? Yeah, I didn't want any of that, that's for sure. Brimtooth, I forgot about that. There's a lot of items generated. Okay. Oh yeah, and there's a shape changer here, which is why I have this ring of protection from shape changers on. So that thing's gonna be stuck in its weak chameleon form. Alright, cool. We owe no money, so I can leave freely. I want to sleep on this succubus, just so I don't have to deal with it, you know, removing her armor and all that nasty stuff that they do. Oh, jeez. If I zapped it, I would have ended up bouncing and hitting the shopkeeper, which would have been bad. Keeps blocking the enemies. Okay. This is awkward. I wanted to drop my bag, but I guess I'm just gonna fight these guys. Oh, we want to hit the L floor. That's probably the most dangerous thing there. That thing's like running away. So let's go here. This is the Elf Lord and that Sergeant. Items. Alright, I'm gonna drop my bag right here. Be safe there. Okay. Have the succubus in sights. Interesting that you know you miss when you're using or when you're blind. I guess there must be some kind of indication. Hit, but it work. This isn't working. Let me back up and just see if I can just kill this thing normally then. I hope I'm not just being incredibly stupid and not remembering that they are immune to sleep or something. Which may very well be the case. Not a big deal, especially now because I have it blocking the path so nothing else can sneak up on us. Those things are just so annoying. I could have used Elbereth and tried to kill it at range. That might have been easier. Use this one to fire or something. I probably have more attack ones and sleep charges too. Maybe I'll do that next time I see it. But that's out of our hair for now, and I see a handful of other monsters barreling down on us, so take out this blindfold. So I'll grab my bag. Fight this stuff. Drop the bag here. Oh, there's a jelly blocking them. Jeez, there's a bunch of mindless stuff too. Okay. Guess we will deal with the succubus. I'm just gonna kill it with wands of magic missile. I have a bunch of sleep wands too, that's fine then. Hit, miss. Oh, it had a scroll telly. How annoying. Spotted jelly, which I don't really feel like attacking. I think I'll walk around. Ooh, what is this silver wand? I could price ID it. I think I will do. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like a 500 class wand, which would be death or wishing. We've identified a lot of wands at this point, so hey, a man can dream. My food situation. I'll eat 2 sea rations. Use my... Oh, geez. Okay, that works. Jelly is dead. Oh. That's why I didn't want to attack the thing. So I thought the sergeant killed the spotted jelly because it disappeared when he zapped me, and you know, the lightning reflected off of my amulet of reflection. And then the spotted jelly disappeared, but it actually disappeared because I went blind. That's dangerous. Look how much damage that did in one hit. God, I almost like double tapped that too. That could have been really dangerous. Jeez. Alright. Cure my blindness. There's a damn spotted jelly. I have like a ring of regen. I'll throw that on to get my health back up. I'm actually going to take off free action momentarily and hope I don't regret that. This is working well. The unicorn teleporting the shop, I must have found my gems. Okay, that works. Alright, let me drop my bag here. I'm going to continue using this mono magic missile to kill... Well, that one's empty. We have more? I'm just going to use it to kill this jelly, actually. Cool. Yeah, be careful of monsters with passive attacks. They're pretty dang dangerous. Alright, I'm going to put this ring of free action back on, and now we should be able to kill all this stuff with impunity. Oh, that's a full-grown purple worm? What is their difficulty? I guess I am getting pretty deep in the dungeon. At any rate, not a threat to us. Jeez, and there's this succubus. Alright, it's still running. Cool, we killed it. Let me back up. I'll have to fight 2 things at once. The Vorpal Blade decapitates the clay golem. Ah, oh, I love it. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little sad if we get a better weapon. Vorpal Blade beheads the sergeant. Okay, I think Vorpal Blade is making an argument for itself right now. Screw it, we're keeping Vorpal Blade. Dude, again. Okay. We're not sacrificing for another weapon. Vorpal Blade is the only weapon we need. Alright, I think that Sergeant zapped that like 3 times. Ooh, another bugle. Good stuff. I already have one though. Do I want to check any of this armor? I have gauntlets of power, which I'm not wearing because of that damn succubus. Better put that on in case I run into a cockatrice or something. Alright. I could try on their helmets. Probably the only thing I'd end up upgrading, because everything else I have is magical in one way or another. Let me go get my bag of holding again. We'll work our way to this altar. Guess I could use the leather cloak as well. Make sure I'm not dropping any scrolls of scare monster. Not. You're not allowed to drop them too much, otherwise they crumble, which is a very sad waste. A cursed magic lamp. Fun stuff. So I kind of want to drop all my light sources so I can just use the magic lamp, but there might be a point where I do want to get a wish from it, or attempt to. So I'd rather lighten my load in another way, so I can carry some light sources and still not be burdened. So let's take a look at what our options are here. Let me try on these pieces of armor first. I don't need... This is just my uncursed, or the food rations I've gotten recently. I've got way too much food. That's definitely something we could do to store up some inventory, I guess not inventory capacity, but some weight capacity. Stressed. I'm actually going to keep that ring of regeneration out. It's a pretty helpful one to be able to just swap in and out of quickly. Guess I should start using my magic lamp as a light source. Cool. Damn, we have a lot of lamps. Alright, let's try these helmets. And the cloak. Bunch of boring stuff, that's fine. And I will just leave it all on the ground here. If the monster comes and picks it up, so be it. I'm gonna engrave test this silver one real quick. Nothing. Oh, interesting. I don't know if this is just a curses thing, but my message history picks up my menu colors definitions. Kind of weird. It's coloring whole lines. I wonder if they can fix that, or if that's the terminal setting. Borderline buggish. That's really, I guess that's technically a menu in there. I bet you it does it in the name item screen too. It doesn't. Okay. Interesting. Nope, never mind. I just didn't have anything at the top that triggered it. Well, let's check the map. Leprechaun down there. We got a unicorn over there. I do have to name this wand. I did that wrong. That's what I want to do. Okay. Well, it's not cancellation. I could put it in my bag safely. I'm gonna drop this empty wand of magic missile. Alright. Put my helmet back on, put some stuff away. May as well put this ring away if I'm not going to use it much. I do not have inventory space to waste on that. Let's kill this. Never mind, it's running away. Okay, so I should find a safer place. Now we can kill it. I don't remember the rules for sacrificing a unicorn on an altar of its own color, so I'm not gonna bother. Unicorns do interesting things with sacrificing. It's either of your alignment or of the altar's alignment, so not important to me, so I won't bother. I can light this magic lamp. Let's go ahead and do that. Put this heavy unicorn horn I just picked up away, but it's nice poly fodder. Go upstairs. Let me see if I can find a safe spot. Drops are pretty safe, actually. I'd be comfortable stripping down in the shop. Awkward as that might be. My god, this shop, I have to get all this crap out of the doorway. Actually, let me drop it inside. I'm stressed, let me just drop it here. Just because I have to put my mummy wrapping back on. There we go. Wait, that's another black unicorn. Not the same one. That's awkward. Oh, I put in all the work to get this unicorn horn, and the shopkeeper steals it. That's fine. I do want it. I guess we're gonna be polypiling soon then. Okay. If I take off my mummy wrapping, I'm invisible, and now the shopkeeper shouldn't move from the doorway. The door's locked too, so nothing should really come in anyways. So, let's get to it. I want to use my enchant scrolls. Some enchant armor, some enchant weapons. Holy water out of here. We'll bless both of those by dipping them into the holy water. And let's start with Vorpal Blade. We have 4 scrolls of enchant weapon. Let's enchant this thing up. Since I have it formally identified, I can see exactly how much it gets enchanted. It's currently at +2. +4. The Vorpal Blade suddenly vibrates unexpectedly, so that tells me that there's a chance that it'll disintegrate if I try to enchant it further. And you don't always get that message, so don't trust that if you don't know the actual enchantment. Because that scroll could have put it at +5 instead of +6, which would have been safe. But if you don't know the enchantment, you don't know, even if you don't see that message, if it's safe or not, so be careful with that. Guess we can enchant the longsword as well. Well, do I want to? I'll hold off on that in case I find... It's hard to say no to a longsword in your offhand, but silver sabers are also pretty sweet. So I'll have to think about that. Just having a +6 Vorpal Blade is fine to me for now. And then let's enchant... I guess the speed boots and the Grey Dragon scale mail aren't going anywhere, so I'm going to use my enchant armors on that. I'm going to do the Grey Dragon scale mail first, Because I can still get a +3 out of it, I think, when it's at +2. And then I'll do the speed boots. Because once the Grey Dragon Scale Mail is enchanted, I'm capped at a +2 bonus when I could end up with +3 speed boots. So my odds of just maximizing AC should be better like that. Let's take everything else off. Read the enchant armor scroll. Only +3. Lame. Speed boots on and read it. Read the other one. +1. Boo-hoo. Oh well. Could have been better, but it wasn't. Alright. Anything else here? Yeah, I can totally ditch a ton of food items. Maybe like dilute some potions or something. Do I have any pools of water anywhere? No, but we do have fountains all over the place. Alright. Any of the scrolls I could use? The moment, not really. Maybe I'll ditch these spell books. Is it time to learn that Create Familiar? I've been holding on for some reason. Bless it first. I don't think I have a 100% chance to read it. Alright, you add Create Familiar to your repertoire. Now I can sell this heavy book. 200 gold pieces, why not? And I think what we're gonna do, I want to get moving. I hate managing my inventory, so I'm just gonna drop a bunch of lamps and look at this. I got 2 brass lanterns, 4 oil lamps. Unicorn horns are heavy, but I should probably hold on to them until I polypile again. I don't really want to do right away. Well, how many polymorph charges do I have? 4? Well, I'll use a zap. We'll see what happens. Alright. Let's get out of this place. Let me read 2 weapon. I wonder when I'm gonna run out of sleep. Oh, I still have a lot of retention of it. Another chameleon? Oh, geez, a lich? Interesting. We do have magic resistance. It's just a baby lich. The lowest tier one, so it can't cast... I don't think it can cast Summon Nasties. God, every time I go into this shop, Anathyr, we're fighting some strong stuff. Alright. I really don't want to be encumbered for the Titanothere and probably the Lich. Let me drop that bag. Vorpal Blade decapitates the chameleon. This thing has 64 HP. We took off like half its health almost with 1 hit. We're pretty strong. Alright, let's keep an eye on that Lich. Let's go and kill it real quick. The Lich made itself invisible. Beheaded. Nice. Roll telly. Alright. That could have been worse. It didn't. It could have like cursed our equipment. We have magic resistance, so it can't destroy our armor, which is one of the dangerous things they can do. Even the low-level ones. And it didn't even hurt us with our lack of cold resistance. So, all in all, solid encounter. Alright, let me take some food out of this thing and eat. I'll do 2 more sea rations. Let's pick this thing up and head to the stairs. Guarded by that leprechaun. I'm gonna put my gold away. Oh man, I was hoping we'd decapitate it. Oh well. We killed it all the same. I'm just gonna drop a bunch of stuff. Get unencumbered here. I do not need this many food rations. And I can ditch a bunch of these lamps. And I do not need these. Oh wait, no, these are the valuable gems. I can hold on to them. They're light enough. Will this do it? Is the big question. Oh, your movements are now unencumbered. That is so good to see. And let's just annotate this level. Food and lamps. Lie downstairs. Okay. Ooh. Teleport trap. And onward. Bat or something down there. Another longsword. You hear someone counting money. There's a vault on the level. I don't really bother with vaults much. Grave. You can dig those up and sometimes find nice little items. Random stuff generally. I was gonna say I should keep a scroll of teleportation out, but I have the wand, that should be fine. You hear a door open. There's a nymph on the level now. Must be a zombie or something. Yep. Human zombie. Opening doors. Nymph was asleep, so I knew it wasn't the nymph. Potion of paralysis. Free action, we can use that to try and paralyze other monsters. I'm not even gonna bother with that nymph, even though she could. I should kill her now. Otherwise, when I'm coming back up later with the amulet, it'll probably wake her up. I will use this wand of sleep on her. Hit it twice. Cool. And I guess we'll take this potion after all. I could imagine a series of events that would be unfavorable later when we're coming back up, walking past that, the nymph wakes up, we get summoned Nastydon or something. Generally annoying stuff. I think I'll just ditch this wand of sleep since I have 2 more. Sometimes it's worth holding on to a good wand like that just to... Oh, Demi-Lich. Perhaps a source of cold resistance? I'm gonna say sometimes it's worth holding onto a wand like that just to recharge. Eat this thing. You feel full of hot air. There it is. After all this time, we got cold resistance. It's pretty much everything we're gonna want. Resistance-wise, I think. Sleep, poison, shock, cold. Oh, we don't have fire yet. Alright, never mind. Fire is a must-have later. Fire traps that you encounter later in the game have a blueberry muffin. Fund of light. Nah, you can keep it. Seriously. Fire traps later, they do permanent max HP damage if you don't have fire resistance. And in later areas of the game, you tend to find them all over the place. Random web trap. Go right into the hallway. Food ration. I turn food rations off of my auto pickup exception, shouldn't I? Pickup types rather. Your room over here? No, it doesn't look like it. Whatever. Wow. Giant spider with an amulet of life saving. I guess I don't even need that. I don't want to leave it on the ground though, because something else might use it. And of course that burdens us. So, I don't know. More food rations. Unencumbered. Just how I like it. Oh, hello. Not turning the stone, always a good sign after encountering a cockatrice. Oh, so there's like a zoo or something over there. Should probably go deal with it. Yeah. Oh, I got lucky there. I didn't realize that nymph was awake. I must woke it up. I forgot I don't have stealth right now because I'm wearing the speed boots. Oh well. We bump killed it without losing any items, so that worked. Notably, I didn't even drop a potion, which is fine because I don't really have the capacity for it. So what I'm gonna do... Now I only have elven boots, which is a shame. I would prefer an elven cloak now instead of having to take off my speed boots. Oh jeez, is already awake? Oh, rusty gauntlets of power. Alright, we're gonna have to fix that. Oh, and the longsword. I am dumb. I forgot because earlier we were fully immune. We weren't wearing any metal armor, but now we have the gauntlets of power, so I was a little overconfident about corrosion with my armor. Corrosion and rust. And then I knew the Vorpal Blade was rust-proof, but I didn't take into account the longsword. Maybe I'll go back and get that other longsword. I'll do that real quick before I forget. Jeez. A cockatrice corpse. Alright, let's make use of this real quick. Rusty Gauntlets of Power are equipped. Of course it burdens me. I want to go kill that Demi-Lich with it. Are we all being disintegrated, or is it just me? Nice epitaph. Okay, I have the Elven Boots on. Cockatrice corpse. Fine. Wield it. Smash. The Demi-Lich is slowing down. The Demi-Lich turns to stone. Alright, I guess I'll just bash everything with this. Killer Bee is slowing down. The Killer Bee turns to stone and it leaves rocks. Do flying monsters break apart when you hit them, when you turn them into statues because they like fall? I never noticed that before. That's interesting. It makes sense. There should be like a message for that if that's what's going on there. Gotta look into that. Alright, so I am not ballsy enough to walk around with a cockatrice corpse in hand, so I'm gonna unequip it even when I'm moving one space. Especially while encumbered. And I don't even need the cockatrice corpse to kill any of this stuff, but why not? It's fun, right? Golden Naga. Those are spellcasters too. They could be as annoying as liches. I mean, they spawn pretty early sometimes, so definitely be careful of them. No, you don't have to kill the horse. Is the Flaming Sphere immune to Cockatrice corpse? I don't think it is. There's two actual cockatrice in here too. Another chameleon. I'm glad I forgot to take off this ring of protection from shape changers. We were getting a lot of mileage out of that thing. Oh, I don't want to jump. Wield. If we jump with our cockatrice corpse. There are ways that can kill you. That's everything that's hostile that we can kill with the cockatrice corpse. Sweet. Let's kill these other cockatrice. I'm gonna drop this corpse on the ground. Alright, we're not turning to stone. Our elemental is peaceful. You hit the blue jelly. You feel a mild chill. You kill the blue jelly. I just did that to make use of our cold resistance. Newly acquired. And let's take out that violet fungus. Bam. A little bit of fun cockatrice corpse action. Clearing out a treasure zoo. Getting a bunch of gold that's going to weigh us down. That's okay. Everything's going to weigh us down. What the heck? Did I miss this Roth? Well, it is dead. The only thing that corpse... I mean, we didn't even really need it for the Demi-Lich either, but it seemed like a good opportunity to use it just to make sure we didn't get... It could have cursed our items or something. The Golden Naga, too, was good to deal with the corpse, so... All these ants and Roths and... What, violet fungus and all that, who cares? This is probably a good place to end this one, as we're running pretty dang long. Extra treat for you guys, since I didn't get to upload any videos last week. And we gotta hit Medusa pretty soon here. I can almost guarantee that we will see Medusa's Island next episode, so you have that to look forward to. And I will see you all there. Thanks for watching.